When you're ranked in the top 5, your very existence is a cauldron of pressure. And that is ratcheted up when you go on the road. And this highly ranked squad has found itself coming into a snake pit in this one. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Golden Bears in Berkeley in California Memorial Stadium. The Golden Bears will kick it away to start. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So SMU's offense will have first crack at this one. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defense.
And he's still running after the move. There he goes. Touchdown, SMU! He broke away from the defense and they couldn't catch him.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off.
SMU Cal 0.
And he's coming out of the end zone. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone and he's knocked down at the 10. So Cal's offense will go to work for the first time. The matchup we'll be watching in this one really takes you back. Big-time running back going right into the face of a tackling machine at linebacker, David.
Yeah, and we're going to see this individual battle a lot. Not just in pass coverage when they match up, but just meeting in holes. And who's going to win when they go head-to-head? That will be a big factor in who wins this football game. But, Jesse, one-on-one, this is going to be a show.
And this is going to be an incredible matchup that's going to go on until there's zeros up on the clock. Both of these guys have circled this game on the calendar because they knew who they were going to be facing. 2 guys we know are going to play at the next level. But I think this is probably one of the better individual matchups we're going to see all season long.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. The short hands. It's Jeffrey. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's 3rd and long from the 30. From the gun. Wants to pass. Quickly complete. He was hoping to get that thing down the sideline. They get him out of bounds at the 37. They're going to run it. Turns it on at midfield. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28.
What a run, man. I tell you what, it's hard to pop runs. It's hard to get 3, 4, 5, 6 yards a lot of times. But when you've got backs like this who can make huge plays with the speed, getting out in the open field, can take it the distance on every play, defenses are scared out of their mind.
And the Golden Bears, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Finds his man in the middle. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Off the play fake. Firing to the right, complete. They've moved it to the 25, but now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they're after him. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
And that's a good response by this defense. They gave up some yards, obviously some plays, more than they wanted to, but when it got to the area in the scoring zone, in the area where it really matters, nice job on 3rd down, getting the sack, and possibly forcing the field goal.
And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. Good, right down the boulevard. That'll bring him to within 4.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. Off to a good start here and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. Didn't find a lot of room. Let's give him 2 out to the 20. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8, they'll run it from the gun. He has the first and still on his feet. Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. Pulls and throws off the RPO. Breaks into the open. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a 1st down. The Mustangs come to the line with a new set of downs. Finds the tight end. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Mustangs with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. He's going to lose a yard on that one. 3rd and short from the 49. Is this 4-down territory? From the gun, wants to pass. Complete with conviction on the crosser. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. 3rd down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmys and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. From the gun, the running back has it. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. They finally get to him. What a play there to pick up the 1st down. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. The Mustangs didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Mustangs!
You just simply can't say enough about this guy and what he has meant to this offense. Big-time players make big plays in big games. He has shown up each and every week. That's his 15th rushing score on the season.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 14-3. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Interesting showdown in the MAC today, man. Take a look at how things are playing out. Kent State is trailing right now, but let's be honest. The program that turned out Josh Cribbs should never be counted out of any game. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Bowling Green. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this meeting in the MAC.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Got his man quickly. What a play by this defense, and they stop him short. It'll be 4th down. His first one of the day gave that leg a workout 5 times in last week's victory. First play of this drive comes from the 35-yard line. Looking downfield on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Empty backfield, 5 wide receivers on 2nd and 6. Wants to go up top. Got his man. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. So they had a chance to talk over this 3rd down play to open the period. That's the end of the period, and SMU has the lead. They came out and jumped on them early in the first. Let's take a break and look at the first quarter stats. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. And the Mustangs are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. Safe completion on the screen. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a 1st down. The Mustangs want to move quickly.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the 1st down, and they like to do this. When they make a 1st down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
Found a little running room, and they get him stopped after a pickup of 6 to the 32. From the gun, running back on the move. Makes the tackle at the 27. It's a pickup of 5 and enough for the 1st down. And the Mustangs are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the middle. Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. Makes the grab. It's Bridges. Quick step and go. Touchdown, SMU! And they take it in for 6 more points. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9. That touchdown gives his team a pretty significant lead at this point.
And that's what you want. You want to start fast. You want everything to come out and start clicking, make some plays. It doesn't always work that way, but when you do, man, the energy, the crowd, everybody's into it. Now the other team better respond.
PAT unit on the field. And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. They put together a 65-yard drive for the score. And they cap things off with a scoring toss from 27 yards out. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Cal gets it back, the sturdy Golden Bear offense on its way to the field. They'll go to the ground. Got a little space. This is a huge drive for this offense, down 21-3 and needing to get back in the game. From the gun, he leads it with the back. Knocked down at the 31 after a gain of 5. And they'll line up from the 31 on 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Finds his big tight end. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Motion from the back. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. It's complete on the right side. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a 1st down. To the air on 1st down. Finds his man. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the 1st down. The Golden Bears in a good spot here with 2nd and short. The play action fake. Caught in the backfield. It's York. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Wants to throw again. Makes the grab on the left. And a big-time grab there. Knocked down immediately, but not before he gets it to the 40. They'll move the tight end. He'll do it himself. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And the Golden Bears now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Pressure coming. Zings it complete to the right. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Ninth play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. 3rd and long. Takes a shot. Oh, he can't hang on. That one was nearly picked off. Instead, he'll force a 4th down. The Golden Bears will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week.
There he goes. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down. He now has 56 yards on the ground in this one and now sets his sights on a 1,000-yard season. The Mustangs just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. He's open on the right. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and they are rolling. And the Mustangs will have it 1st and 10. Quarterback on the keeper. For just a second, let's take a big picture view of SMU. When you break into the top 5 halfway through the season, you've been flying under the radar, and that is no longer an option. You want to see if this team can stay focused with all the attention they're getting.
And that's what's pretty cool about their season. Like, they're starting to get respect. They've started to earn that. I think we just got to realize, Palmer.
He's picked off, and he's thrown a dozen of them. He can be dangerous with the ball in his hands, but no room to return that pick, and they'll go on offense from the 21.
And you wonder if that interception is going to bring this guy back down to reality a little bit. He was lights out early in this game. Everything he was throwing was right on the money, and that might have been a decision where he got a little bit greedy, and David, the defense made him pay.
And this defense has seen it time and time. They've been throwing the football, having success. Nice job adjusting, breaking on the football, making a play. They needed to break serve. They needed something to happen to go their way to kind of mess this guy's rhythm up. That might be the start of it.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. Back to pass on 2nd down. Caught in the backfield, it's Chadwick. They'll stop him just short of the 1st down marker on the screen. And the Golden Bears come to the line in the hurry-up. They'll try to get the first through the air. Catch in the middle, it's Chadwick. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down. Wants to throw on 1st down. The throw to the outside is complete. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the 1st down. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Fires to the middle. Makes the grab. All down at the 38-yard line, and a big pickup of 15 yards there. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the tight end. Forced out of bounds, and they'll mark it dead at the 34. And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. It is trim the deficit to 15.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on fourth down so much easier. Just strut him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
So they put the field goal on the board and about to kick it away, and hoping that'll be the final points of this first half. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Right down the middle. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers and he couldn't hold on. Right back up top on 2nd and 10. That's caught. It's Bridges. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down.
Love the location of the throw on that slant pass. Put it out in front of the receiver, put it on his face mask so he can catch it and try to advance.
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
All right, guys, a delightful first 2 quarters today from there in Berkeley. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas inside California Memorial Stadium.
The Mustangs will boot it away to start the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Cal offense is headed back onto the field. Down 2 possessions to start this third quarter. They'd love to build some early momentum.
You ain't lying, because you only got so many possessions here in the second half, so now you're down. I got to maximize every single one. Put your best plays together. Start this drive off on a good note.
Yeah, it starts right here. Obviously, you can't get it all back.
Oh, he's got some space. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. He lost one down the sideline. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. The Golden Bears will call on their punt team. Wants to return it. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. They'll go back to work on offense. Quick release by the QB. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give to the running back from the shotgun.
You know, as a defense, you kind of want to force the give on the RPO. You want them to run the football, and you could tell maybe the quarterback wishes he pulled this. Small gain, but some information you gathered maybe for the next time you get to run an RPO.
They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. Running back searching for a hole. Tough sledding there as he picks up 1 to the 29. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. He's got it on the right. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. The give to the back. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. It's good, and that was dead solid, perfect. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have at the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for this squad.
And he's going to try to return this one. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Cal gets it back. The sturdy Golden Bear offense on its way to the field. Throws to the wideout. Working on the right. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down. Looking to throw on first down. Oh, he wants it all. Intercepted. Man, they just can't get anything going. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his second of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
This offense has it with really good field position. Out of the gun, the give to the back. Open space at the 25. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. And the Mustangs are threatening in the red zone. The give to the tailback. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. He's looking to pass. Here's the pressure. And the heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line.
And you try to catch him off balance, maybe on first down and goal right here, a situation where maybe you sneak in a pass, defense was ready, got the sack. Now you got to be a little bit more creative now that you got the negative play. The offense, I know you've worked this all week. You got to get ready to execute in the red zone.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. Touchdown, Mustangs! And the stomping has commenced.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Tough to beat action, gentlemen. You know that. And let's take a look at the highlights. Kent State is currently ahead inside a jam-packed Dick Stadium, but the Golden Flashes have not been able to separate themselves offensively. They are up by 7 over Bowling Green. Any big developments here on the MAC, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Tight end now in motion. Off play action. Unloads to the wideout. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Looking to take a shot. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. Kick is in the air. He'll try to field the putt and see if he can give his offense better field position. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Unloads quickly. Turning it on. Finally brought down at the 31. It's a pickup of 15 yards on the play, and they've got a first down. He'll keep it himself. And he'll pick up the first down after a tough run there. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The RPO, fire complete to the left. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. The Mustangs have it with a 1st and goal. On the option. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Now 3rd and goal and tough yardage to cover here. From the gun, wants to pass. He wants it all. Touchdown, SMU! Quick strike through the air for the score. That's his 3rd touchdown pass of the day. The defense has no clue how to respond right now.
No, and the defense has had absolutely no answer. He's been on the money. He's been on fire, making the right decisions and just carving this defense up.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is good. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. This drive will open from the 15. They'll try the run. He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Got enough for the 1st down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. That's the end of the period, and SMU has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. They go back to work with the 1st down in the final period of this one. The pull and throw off the RPO. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Got it in the middle, it's York. Not the biggest play in the world, but it's one that can set the tone as he bangs his way out to the 38. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. Caught near the sticks, it's York. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a 1st down. Slithers into space. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. Creates a little room. Really putting together a threat now. They get the 1st. It's at the 37. And the Golden Bears come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Tried to hit him with a quick game on 1st down, and nothing doing there. The Golden Bears trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Spits it out to the back. He makes the grab. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a 1st down. And he fires over the middle. It's incomplete. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Gets the back moving. On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection. Looking down the middle. And they can't connect, but the flag flies, and I think this is going to be pass interference.
Pass interference. Defense.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referees caught it.
Leaves it with the back. All things considered, he's probably lucky to be back to the line of scrimmage. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Back to pass. Unleashes to the end zone. Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be 3rd down. This is one of those momentum turning points. If this defense can force a field goal attempt, that is a victory for them. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. This game is almost certainly decided already, but the good news is for the next game, guys still flying around, still playing hard, not really hanging their heads.
Long season. This is early in the season. Still got plenty of time. Still find out which plays you like, which you don't, and keep running them, keep getting better at them. So use this as practice.
Well, you could draw a line in the middle, and he would have hit that thing. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And they finish things off with an 8-yard toss for the score. Bringing it out. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. And that first defender was just waving at him after that sweet move. He picked up the first down.
First down for the offense.
Pulls it and fires to the left. Shakes off the defender.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm now.
And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Just going to keep it after the snap. They'll move the chains. Good execution on third down. They've got it at the 41. And the Mustangs back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Catch in the middle. It's Bridges. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. The Mustangs are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. He'll pull it on the read. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's first down at the 27. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Mustangs kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. Pass the sticks, and he may get more. He now has 110 yards rushing, and that should be no surprise. He's been among the nation's elite all season.
This guy's been so much fun to watch all year long. Every single week, he's making defenders look silly trying to tackle him. With that last play, now over 1,000 yards rushing on the season.
The Mustangs are threatening on 1st and goal. They'll try to blast their way in. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just added their total.
And how about this squad, man? Looking good again. Like, I feel like we say this week in and week out. Just continuing to remain undefeated. Whatever it takes, offense, defense, special teams, they have been a good unit, and that's why their ranking is so high.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. So it's an 80-yard drive. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. He'll take the return, try to get better field position. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. The Cal offense is headed back onto the field. Wants to go up top on first down. And a sack all the way back at the 5.
Yeah, and this defense just putting the cherry on top of the sundae. They've been all over the place. They've done a great job. Their offense has built a huge lead. We're just counting down the minutes on the clock now.
And the Golden Bears with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. They'll move the wide receiver. Look out, he's got room. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. And the quick shuffle pass underneath. He cannot get there. It'll be 4th down. The Golden Bears send out the punt unit. He's got it near midfield. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. Firmly in control of this game. We'll see if they just try to run out the clock and get out with a victory.
Everybody on offense here should feel really good about their performance today too, David. They had a really good game plan coming into this one, and they went out and they executed at a very high level.
Yeah, lights out, and this game's over. I'm interested to see the philosophy now. Do we keep chucking the pill and to keep trying to score points because it's the defense's responsibility to stop them, or do they just run this clock and say, all right, we did enough today. We kicked them in the face.
Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Going for it all. He's got it along the sideline. They'll make the stop, but that 1st down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out. And they don't have to go for a touchdown here with this little time left and with the lead, but they might anyway. Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them. An absolutely dominating performance.
You got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had their guys ready to play in